Race cars off, get ready.
Green flag in the air, Marty waving it like they just don't care.
Green, 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 green.
Jonathan Singer in deep. Oh, he makes contact.
You're watching the Bolt Grand National Series, only on Eric's Wacky Racing.
Well, good evening, everybody. Welcome back to Eric's Wacky Racing. I hope you're having a great night. We're here tonight with the Bolt Racing League, and we're getting ready to race here at Atlanta. First 75 laps. This is going to be the first race of the chase of 10 drivers. First race of 5 races. Oh, that didn't sound right by that grade. So, well, right now, currently, Pacey YG. With the pole, with a 39.397. Second fastest is Eric. Third fastest is Michael. So these guys getting ready to rock and roll. We are going to, once qualifying is over, bring in some of the chase drivers and interview them here tonight. So if you guys got any questions for them, let me know. Hurry up. We got like 3 minutes before the qualifying over. We're gonna have some fun, so I hope you guys come and join us, have a good time, have a good laugh. A little information on the race here tonight. They got 75 laps, 60% fuel, 3 sets of tires, 0 fast repairs. First stage gonna be on lap 30, and they're using the California oval setup for the race here tonight. They got that set up on random gen for weather. Cool. And sim time is gonna be at 7:20 p.m. So kind of interesting information about this track is I believe it's gotten torn down. You guys might correct me if I'm wrong on that. I believe they're making it into a short track. So I'm gonna be able to race it here on iRacing or older racing games. Interesting fact, huh? I believe that's right. I could be wrong, but like I said, if I am, please correct me. I know I'm human and I make a lot of mistakes. So, but the drivers fighting in the chase here tonight gonna be Pacey, Nick, Brandon, Jimmy, Rodney, Max, Lane, Vince, Eric, and Hunter. And that is how they're scored in the points right now. All separated by 4 points. Top 3 in points goes Pacey, Nick, and Brandon. And then Jimmy Minch on back to 10th, all with the same amount of points. Only 4 points spread here tonight. Gonna be interesting to see how it all happens. Who gets them? Also, let us know in the chat if you guys got a driver that you want to talk to. A little more information here on the track is the track temp's gonna be 83 degrees. Winds south at 12 miles an hour and a little overcast. Current temperature 83 degrees Fahrenheit. Wow. Actually not too bad track temp considering the temperature is 83. Huh, that's interesting. That is actually very interesting. Alright, so cool. Qualifying should be ending here shortly. They are also going through a meeting, so like I said, if you guys got a driver you want us to pull up and talk to, let us know. We'll get them out there and get talking to them, see what they think about it. Looks like we are missing one driver from the chase race here tonight. Oh, he might be missing too. I don't see a Vince. Like Vince is who we are actually missing. Trying to figure this out for you guys real quick after looking at. Oh, we got some soft music going on. Vince and Hunter. So we got 2 drivers that are in the chase that have not showed up. That is Vince and Hunter. So they're gonna have a lot to make up unless they show up here in the next 40 seconds, which we hopefully do. Be a great race for them. The only driver that is not in the chase that we have registered right now is Michael Gould. He is in the 7 car, or registered in the 7 car here tonight. So, should be an interesting one to see what we all got coming up here tonight and how we get going. So, well, we're going to bring up some of the drivers that we don't usually hear from and talk to them a little bit and see what they're thinking about the chase race here tonight. There we go, Max. Hey, Max, this is Eric in the booth. How are you doing tonight?
Doing well, sir. How are you?
Oh, doing well. Seeing here tonight that you are in the chase playoffs here tonight. Now, kind of talk to us here a little bit about your plans for the chase.
Well, if you've been here all season, I'm kind of hanging around the back, so just trying to take the opportunities when I get them.
So just hang out in the back and just kind of make your way through, huh?
Yeah, it's my first season, so I'm still learning a whole lot, but having a lot of fun.
Well, good to hear. Well, you were one of the drivers we haven't talked to too much, so I thought we'd bring you down and kind of talk to you a little bit. What you think of these cars thus far this season?
You know, I'm enjoying it. We started out in the trucks, and I really like them. This is fun also, but I think I like the trucks a little bit better.
Now, these kind of cars can be a little tough at times, but cool. Well, definitely best wishes here tonight for you on the race, and hopefully you have a good one.
I appreciate it, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Alrighty, we're gonna try to bring in another driver here in the chase and talk to him a little bit. Trying to think of who else we haven't really talked to too much. I'll bring up Jimmy here. Hey, Jimmy, this is Eric. How are you doing tonight?
Hey, I'm doing all right. How's it going?
I'm doing great. Well, I thought we'd bring you up and kind of talk to you here a little bit. What's your plans for the chase?
I drive fast, I guess. I'm not entirely sure. It's most of what I try to do in races is survive to the end and just be there for a chance. If I'm being honest.
Well, that's definitely understandable. To first win the race, you must finish the race, so that's great to have. Well, any other plans here for the race and any tracks that you're looking forward to?
Here is learn where the fast line is. It's been a while since I drove here, and I didn't get a lot of practice, so it's going to be a lot of learning as the race goes on. This first stage is going to be trying to figure out where everybody likes to run and figure out what I can do to change that.
Understand. Cool. Well, thank you for coming and joining us, and we're gonna wish you best of luck here tonight in the chase, the first race.
Alrighty, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Alrighty, and we're gonna bring up his teammate, Braden. Excuse me. Braden, how are you tonight?
I'm doing great, bud. How's it going?
Oh, doing great. Well, what's your plans for the chase here tonight?
My plans is to just not die.
Not die.
I feel like it's yeah, not die. That's the first race of the chase. Just make sure we just don't die.
All right, cool. Well, that's a good plan. Just be there at the end, right?
Yeah.
Well, any other tracks you might be looking forward to here in the chase?
Martinsville. I like the short tracks. Martinsville. Yeah.
Cool. Well, we're gonna wish you best of luck and drop you back into your team chat. So hopefully you have a great race here tonight.
All right, later, bud.
Yeah, take care. And that was great. So congratulations to him. We're gonna run through your starting grid here real quick.
Starting on the pole, Pacey Wygant. Second, Eric Gonzalez. Third, Michael Gould. 4th, Nick Hapiak. 5th, Braden Holt. 6th, Rodney Ayers. 7th, Lane Myers. 8th, Max Merritt. 9th, Jimmy Minch.
Alrighty, and that is your starting grid. Oh, what the heck? Just realized we don't have any volume. Oh, that'd be why I had to still mute it. Alright, sorry about that. Well, green flag in the air, and here we go for first race of the chase. Let's see how we go here tonight. Pacey trying to edge out Eric. He does, with a little bit of help down on that bottom side. Top 3 cars kind of getting single file there, coming down the back chute as they're getting ready and wind up still. They're trying to get nice and wound tight and, you know, get racing here. A 7 trying to make a move to the inside for the lead. That's Michael. He looks like at the line he may have it there, but Pacey tried to side draft him. Nope. Missed it by a 900th of a second. So Pacey still back to the lead. Michael in that second spot. And we got Eric on that outside trying to make a move for P1 on that high line. Everybody's still kind of searching for the fastest line here right now. Eric working that high line, trying to get that car to go, and he blinks out there. Currently right now, he got Nick right behind him. Kind of got 2 definite different lanes here on the track. You got a high side, you got a low side. Right now is kind of depending on where you're wanting to run and how you're going to save them tires. Remember, they only got 60% fuel, so and 3 sets of tires, so they might have to save a little bit. But then again, they might not. 75 laps here, still a long ways to go here at this 2 mile track. 2 mile an hour. I think I'm a little slow on that one, huh? Eric out front, taking the lead with a little bit of help there from Nick. Pacey right on his back bumper, gives Nick a little bump. Eric kind of blinking in and out. He's having a little bit of internet web issues. Pacey trying to stay into that P3 spot. Eric, I think, falling back in the line for P2. Pacey trying down low to get the move done on the 94 of Jimmy. Jimmy and Lane side by side there for that 4 spot. You got kind of a line of cars on the bottom side, and then you got a kind of... Oh, wow. Man, Eric is having some major issues here. He is lagging in and out. We just saw a huge wreck from him blinking out, but hey, he's still rolling and still going. He's trying to stay in there and start fighting. So right now, Nick Hapiak out front with Eric right behind him with Pacey in that 3rd spot. Pacey trying to fight off Lane for that 3rd. Well, no, excuse me. Lane is in 3rd spot with Rodney trying to make a move into that P4 spot on that top side. Eric jumps to the high side. He blinks out right in front of him. 28 goes down low. 17 goes in the middle, and they're going to go 3 wide there. Through 1 and 2. 3 wide still there down the back chute. Rodney kind of in the sucker hole there. They're going to single file back to 2 by 2. 2 rows deep, 3 rows deep. The 72 of Max going to send her up way high there. He trying some marble finding or something, man. He was really up there. But, hey, you got to try something to try to make a move. The 94 of Jimmy up to P5, trying to work to P4 here. Still scored P5 there at the line. But working on that outside, trying to get around the 7 of Michael. He's making it work for him. Down into 1 and 2 they go. Top 2 drivers, Nick and Eric, kind of single file out there. Everybody else fighting for third. Oh, the 7 trying to slide up into the front of Rodney in the 17. Rodney going to be right there on his rear bumper, trying to push him up there. 3 cars nose to tail on that top side. The 28 of Lane by himself running that bottom line. The 7 of Michael decides to go to the middle line. Rodney tries to go high, but brings her down low right behind the 7. They start skitter and scattering there down the backstretch, trying to figure out which way they want to go. Uh-oh. Eric blinked out for a long time there. We didn't see him the whole entire time down that backstretch. But the 94 of Jimmy trying to make that move for the P2 spot. To the inside of the 58. Up there. Didn't quite get him at the line. It's looking like Eric needs to get off that McDonald's Wi-Fi and get some serious internet as he tags the wall there, it says. Eric's blinking out here pretty bad here tonight. Mr. Hops saying, welcome race fans. Hey, Mr. Hops, how are you tonight? Or, excuse me, Haps. I don't know why I always mess up on your name. Oh, sorry. Alright, so nose to tail out there. Still, the 28 of Lane looks like he's trying to make a move for the lead to the inside of Nick. Lane been kind of the one and only car really working the bottom side, trying to get down there and around there, but unfortunately down the backstretch, top side momentum drops him back to P3. The 94 of Jimmy trying to make the move to the inside, and Nick Hapiak for that P1 spot coming out of turn 4. They're battling side by side. JuicySpydr saying, go Nick. So Nick trying to hang on that outside line. Oh, we know he's got to be burning up them tires out there. But like I said, don't know if it's going to matter too much if they only got a few sets of tires. So Nick's still out front. Eric having some major blinking problems. He's right in front of the 94. He got tagged by the 7, trying not to hit the blinking Eric. And there's a couple other drivers just starting to blink. Yeah, that's from Eric. Eric sitting on those sparks. That's about the only way you can tell where he's at here right now. He sparks up. It looks like he's out front for now, as the 00 trying to make the move to the inside for the race lead over Nick, I believe. And this could be interesting because Eric is nowhere to be seen. He got up in the wall and is falling backwards. We got 3 wide down at the start-finish line. Nick holding on to it. Michael comes over second, and now looking for the race lead. Everybody's still kind of single file. Eric in the 58 has dropped back to P7. Looks like he tagged the wall. Nick trying to make a move down to the inside here. Down the backstretch into 3 and 4. He's going to make the move work, but can the 7 of Michael get that top side momentum to work back for him? Not quite. Gets back to his back bumper. Decides not to go down low. Oh, contact there. He does go low. Everybody knows the tell here. The 7 of Michael trying to make that move to the front spots through 1 and 2. He gets the move done, slots himself in front of Nick. Nick now looking back to the inside. 9 drivers out here tonight. Nick way down low, center down low. Can Michael come back? Pacey down low, trying to take over that second spot. Michael with the momentum, giving a little push there to Nick down the front stretch. Alright, guys, we're gonna do a cranker up here real quick and kind of let you watch the sounds and the sights. Alrighty. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that. We're cranking her up here a little bit. Mr. M. Happyack saying Nick to the win. So cool. He's calling out M. Happyack, calling out Nick for the win. Cheering on that 6 car. Right now he's up front trying to hold on to that top spot, and he's got a hornet's nest behind him. They're 3 wide back behind him, coming off of 4. They're gonna slaughter down to 2 wide. The 7 tries to slot back onto the outside. He does. Eric going binky again. I tell you, Eric needs to get off that McDonald's Wi-Fi. Get duration, man. Laying on that outside, trying to take over that 2nd spot from the 7 of Michael. Michael in the Chevy. Michael in the Chevy. 2x2, the 94 deciding to go way high there into 3 and 4. Man, he was rim riding. Oh, but he's gonna have to check up there. Oh, the 28 gets loose and falls down to the bottom. We do got stage here in 10 laps, so keep your eye out all night, folks. See who you guys think is gonna be that stage winner. So let us know who you think's gonna come home with the stage win. Right now, Nick out front, and Pacey trying to work to his inside as they're going down into 3 and 4. Nick gonna try to cross him over, looks like. Not able to quite get her done. So Pacey out front. You got Nick, Pacey, and Michael 1, 2, 3 with a close 4th of Jimmy right there behind him. 6 cars, 7 cars under a blanket here tonight. Could definitely come home with a chance to score some points here on that stage. Pacey's still out front. Nick trying to figure out how to get back to him. He's got a little bit of drafting help there with the 7. This track actually does have a little bit of dependency on the draft here in these cars. These cars are, well, they're kind of like a vampire. They can chuck on that draft from pretty far away. Pacey out front. He's going to pull about 2 to 3 car lengths over Nick right now in that second spot. But Nick with Michael right there on his back bumper, giving him a great push down the backstretch into 3 and 4. Very winky. I'm trying to work to that inside, and he's going to slide way up the track. What the? Well, we got pit stops coming on. 2 drivers coming down the pits. That is Nick and the 94 of Jimmy. With only about 7 laps here to go before the stage. Did not expect that. So 2 drivers coming down pit road. So they may not be able to make it to stage here. Oh, somebody tagging the wall there. They went smoky up into the wall. Pacey out front, Michael in second. Rodney was scored P3, but he fell back to P4 with the 28 of Lane right there in front of him now. The 7 now coming down pit road. That lap 23. Looks like Nick and Jimmy only spent 5.7 seconds out on track. So probably getting fuel only just so they can get to the end of stage. I would think. As you seen him just in front of the leaders there. So Pacey out front with the Lane right behind him. Then you got the 58 of Eric in that second spot. Rodney in the 17. Looks like he's rolling down pit road now. Another driver peeling off, hitting that pit road here at 24. Now the question is, how many laps can these guys go before they run out? Can they make it to this stage? They're only about 5 laps off. Pacey out front, but Lane with under heavy fire from Eric on that outside. Lane slides back up. Eric gonna be right there on his rear bumper as he blinks in and out. He's up to 603 blinks already in this race. Wow. Uh-oh. 28 of Lane blinked out on us. We actually have a blinker count. That's crazy. Rodney spinning 5.3 seconds on pit road. Michael and Max spinning 14.6 and 14.8 seconds on pit road. So they must have got 4 tires of fuel. As you seen them coming out in front of the leaders there. I believe that was Rodney right in front of him. 26 laps down. Are these guys going to come down pit road? Eric taking over that second spot. Pacey holding on to that top spot still. These guys trying to get some stage points here. And if they can stretch it, it's going to be a great deal for them. So Pacey's still out front. Only 4 drivers have yet to pit. That is Pacey, Eric, Lane, and Brandon. Brandon in the 54. He's back there kind of chilling out on his own. About 20 seconds off. Looks like Pacey coming down pit road along with the 28. Eric in the 58 also coming down pit road. We're going to go jump on and see if the 54 Brandon comes down pit road here. It sounds like he is dumping the clutch. Let's get on it and kind of listen to him here a little bit. I'll go cockpit or not. Let's see what he does here as he's going down the front stretch here. Is Brandon trying to super save? Uh-oh. Yep, he clutches in. He's rolling through 1 and 2, picking up the throttle. So Brandon is trying his best to save here. Can he save enough here to get the stage? He's only got 2 laps to make it. This is one track that if you know how to do it right, you can save quite a bit. So Brandon might come home, or excuse me, Braden might come home with a big stage victory here if he can save enough fuel. And I do apologize, Braden. I keep on calling you Brandon. But definitely Brandon may have the strat here. Braden might have the strat here. He's got one more lap to go, but he's got to save enough just to get her around back into the pit road. So he might need about 2 extra laps. Can Braden hold on to it? He's got Nick in the 6th behind him in that P2 spot with Pacey trying to fight for it. Braden out front trying to get her done. Like, get her done, son. You've got this, Braden. Braden across the line. That it should be stage. Who's going to come up P2? My question is, can Braden make it back to the pits? So it looks like Pacey might come back home P2 with Nick right there in that 3rd spot.
Cautious out. Cautious out.
At 54 of Jimmy in that 4th spot. Braden
oil dry here, I'm sure.
doing a great job there, saving enough fuel to make her to stage. I just hope he makes her back to pit road, to be honest with you. So great job on Braden's part to come home with the stage win, getting some extra points there. Definitely great job there, Braden. So it looks like top 5 is going to go Braden, Pacey, Nick, Jimmy, and Rodney. Where's the Brandon? Yeah, I picked the wrong car when I was going there. Sorry, Mr. Apps. I am curious if Braden's gonna make her back. It looks like he may be out. Let's see if we can't get into there. Uh-oh. He's trying to save. Uh-oh, it is cutting. Oh, no. Braden didn't have enough fuel to get back in the pit road and has to tow. Oh my goodness. I did not see that coming. I knew he was gonna have to save enough, but he didn't quite have enough to get back to pit road. Ended up having to take the tow. He did come home with the stage win. I don't know if he'll end up getting those points or not, so guys will have to let us know on that. Well, let's see. Let's let this pit road get over, or pit stops get over here. Alright, so we're on pit lane. We're gonna see who gets off here first. The 7 of Michael getting off pit road first. Pacey second. Nick. Rodney. 72. Cool. Well, let's see here. Let's see if we can't find out some information for you folks. Hey, Rodney, how are you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing all right. Well, congratulations there. I do got a question for you.
Yeah, what's up?
Since Braden ran out of fuel, does he get the stage win?
Yeah, he'll still get the win. It's just he got in the OL because he ran out and he couldn't maintain pace.
Well, we figured you'd be the best guy to ask here real quick. So,
Yep.
well, since you're in the stage or in the chase here, what are you kind of thinking about the race here tonight?
Everybody's pretty close together. It's tight racing. It's just it's very draft dependent, these cars, but they also don't like the draft at the same time, so they're very picky. A lot of very wide track to make moves. It's just everybody wants to be at the same spot at the same time. It's just a matter of getting around each other, being clean.
All right, cool. Well, what's your plans for the chase here? for this season?
I'm gonna be. I mean, I have my tracks that I can run decent. I'm looking forward to Martinsville. I'm gonna be a little more aggressive than I have been all season, but you know, I'm not gonna run people over or anything like that. I'm gonna earn. If I earn the championship, I'm gonna earn it the right way. You know.
Yeah, good deal. Well, you've been having a pretty good run here tonight, so we're gonna wish you the best of luck for the rest of your race, and hope to talk to you here later.
Alrighty, I appreciate it.
All right, well, thank you for talking with us.
Yes, sir.
Alrighty, well, we're getting ready to go back green, and we're gonna crank her up for you guys. Be loud and be proud here for these racing guys out here getting ready to start. We're gonna send her up to Barney, our flag man. Don't forget, Barney doing some major work out there. Sitting there, changing those flags for the drivers. Getting ready to go green. Pace car off.
Green flag.
Well, it looks like about 31 laps is probably the max they can go here on fuel. They got a super save, and they got no more than that, so they're probably going to at least have to make this another stop. Currently, Eric out front with the 7 of Michael in that second spot, pacing in P3. Everybody kind of single filed out there, except for that P5 spot there between Michael and Rodney. Or excuse me, Lane and Rodney. Well, as I say that, Michael in the 7 decides he wants to try to go for the lead to the inside of Eric. Eric decides better of that. He's going to try to cross him over. And Michael decides to try to go up and block the top line there. Wow. Aggressive move from the bottom side to the top. That could have got him turned pretty easily there. So we got Eric out front currently as of right now. And Pacey in that third spot with Michael in the second spot. Michael trying to hold on to that second spot and trying to look to the outside there for the lead. As they're 2x2, 3 rows deep, almost 4 rows deep here. Braden, unfortunately, did go 1 lap down. I don't know if he's back out on track. Yeah, Braden back out on track and running. Kind of by himself there a little bit. 8 cars under a blanket here at the top. Michael trying to make the move, or still trying to get the lead, but Lane in the 28 scored that second spot. Looks like he's got that high side momentum and trying to take over that top spot. Michael did have it the last time by. Lane in the 28. Go blinky blinky, but he's gonna take over the top spot here. Coming down the front stretch, Eric in that second spot. And Michael in that third spot, Pacey in fourth. Rodney in P5. Kind of just biding his time. Nick on that bottom side, kind of riding down there with a 94 on the outside. AC ducking down, trying to make the move to the inside of Eric to that P2 spot. Down in the 3 and 4 they go. Lane still holding on to it. Pacey slots himself up into that P2 spot right in front of Eric. That top side trying to prevail as of right now. Pacey now trying to make the move down for the P1 spot. They're going to go 3 wide there through 1 and 2. Pacey, Eric, and Lane. Eric backs out of it just barely as Pacey slides up in front of him. Pacey looked like he got a little bit loose there off the corner. Rodney in the 17 trying to make the move as they go 3 wide there in 3 and 4. Rodney got pushed high with the 7 of Michael down, jumping into that middle lane, and Jimmy on that bottom side. That's going to drop Rodney to the back of this pack with the 72 of Max right there behind him. Max still kind of in contention there in that 72 car. Kind of chilling out and riding as they're trying to make a move to the outside. Oh, somebody got loose there. Not sure who that was. I think that was Rodney. And the 17 got loose off the corner. Able to save it and keep on rolling. Eric trying to make a move down for P1. Wayne holding on to it on that outside with Nick trying to all right there behind them. There are 4 cars. They get to touching and get together, sliding. 6 cars under a blanket. Max is back there kind of chilling. Max is kind of in a position where if he falls off too much, he might lose the draft. Max in that 72 car. His plan just kind of survive here for the chase. And, well, he's doing a great job of it right now as they are getting to Wacky up there up front. Nick Happy up front in that 6 car, but Lane trying to make a move down to the inside at the stripe. Lane holding on to it. Just barely. Lane, Nick fighting for that P2 spot. Eric trying to figure out which way he's going to go. Looked like he was going to try to slaughter into that middle, but no space there. Battle for the lead here still going on through 3 and 4. Nick gonna hold on to it. Lane gonna slot himself right there, right in front of Eric. Top 3 knows to tell. Basically the only one right at now outside of line, out of line here on that top side. They're spreading 3 wide. 007 and the 17, 3 wide. They're coming out of 2. I'm assuming these guys are pushing as hard as they can. Lane right now holding on to that 2nd spot, trying to fight back to the outside of Eric as they make a little contact off the corner. Eric drops back behind him. After Lane kind of side drafted him and kind of killed that momentum. As we was talking to Rodney saying these cars are very draft dependent. Yes, they are. And then they also don't like the draft. It's kind of a mixed bag. Sometimes they like it, sometimes they don't. The 94 of Jimmy. Kind of looking for the inside. As Pacey goes way low there, and he's going to put him 3 wide. Back behind. They ended up slotting her down to 2x2. Top 3 still knows to tell. As you're seeing like 3 different lines here ran through 1 and 2, I believe. Down the back chute they go. Where do they stop? Nobody know. The 90 or the 58 of Eric trying his best to get back in front of that 28 of Lane. Those two have been fighting like crazy. It was almost like a cat and dog fight as Rodney trying to fight to the inside for that P3 spot in the 17 car. Down by his lonesome. Can he get something to work up there? And it looks like he's gonna fall backwards. Rodney really on the preferred line to save tires here at Auto Club. But he's giving up a lot of speed. Pacey gonna fall in behind him there on the bottom side. It's kind of a mixed bag of what you can do and what you can't do. Lane trying to make that move to the inside. Does he clear Nick? He's gonna clear him there, coming off of 4. Nick gonna try to make the move back down to the bottom with Eric right there on the back bumper. They're gonna go 3 wide. Pacey gets loose back behind. Able to recover as Nick still holds on to the lead. With a heck of a try there by Lane to try to take over the top spot. Little contact there between Eric and Nick. Eric gonna fall backwards. No help there. Ain't gonna fall back in the line there. Max in the 72. Trying to do what he was saying he was gonna do. Just kind of survive the race. And he is 9 seconds back off of these guys. The 7, something happened to him. He goes through the grass a little bit. Recovers and keeps on rolling. Pacey trying to make a move down to the inside. Tries to slot in front of the lane. And he does. Lane giving him room there. Coming up on lap 50 out of 75 here. Nick out front with Pacey in that second spot. Lane trying to hold on to third. He's fighting Eric to his inside. Oh, Rodney gives a little bump there to Eric. Gets him a little loose. Battle for the race lead up front there. Pacey trying to make the move down to the inside. Gets side by side there with Nick. And I think that's about all he's going to do. Can he slot himself back into that outside line? Wow, Eric making a heck of an aggressive move there. Way from the top to the bottom he goes. Trying to go for the lead. And it's not going to make our work for him. These guys beating and banging, trying to go across the start-finish line. 2x2, 3 rows deep with a tag along on the backside. Pacey slides in the front of Nick there, coming off a 2 down the backstretch. Nick doing his kind of normal thing here tonight. Looks to the inside, tries to go for the P1 spot to do the crossover through 3 and 4. He's got the room. He can slide up. Eric trying to make a move, though. 94 of Jimmy coming down pit road, I believe. Go check that. Make sure. Yep. At the line, Pacey had it just barely over Nick. 3 wide there for the top spot. Pacey way low. Rodney now trying to make a shot down on the bottom side for P2. Going from 4th to 2nd was what he was trying to do, but not able to make it work. Four drivers under a blanket here. 5 drivers, excuse me. So pit stop starting to happen. Looks like Max coming down pit road, making a pit stop. As well, has fallen down 1 lap. Spent 14.1 seconds on pit road. Good pit stop, man. The 94 of Jimmy coming out of pit road there. We did see him get off and get down that pit road. Only spent 10.1 seconds. Wow, that's a heck of a stop. I'm gonna assume he did a 2-tire stop. Don't know if I would have gone that way with these cars. But Pacey out front. We got a battle there for P3. Rodney trying to take over that 3rd spot from Eric. He's going to slot in front of him. Eric slots behind him. Trying to get nose to tail. Top 5 still nose to tail here. Michael in the 7 car has come down pit road as well. Eric, oh, mixed contact with the 6. More contact. And they're in the wall. Oh my word. Caution coming out.
About the car.
Not a good deal for a few of these drivers getting trapped a lap down. But we're going to go back there and check that out. So we're going to rewind that just a little bit here. And kind of check it from a chopper view. So the 58, that might have been a little netcode there. Kind of looking at that real close. Yeah, so there was still room there. And it looks like netcode coming into play here between Eric and Nick. Nick getting the front end of the stick on this one. Looks like he was going to get her saved, came back and tagged Eric. And then just couldn't get off him. And Rodney trying to react to him. Gets in the wall, and then Rodney nowhere to go. Tries to turn down. Wow! Rodney close to getting into that one again. He got a fishtail it there. But Nick not going to be happy on that one. We're going to ride on board here with Rodney here. And we're gonna watch this full bore. There they are going through 1 and 2. And as you can see from Rodney's view, that code, there was still room. Woo! He fishtailed that sucker to get around there. He did tag the wall, but heck, good job trying to stay off of him and keep on rolling. So the rest of the field coming down pit road here. We're gonna go check on that pit road. All the drivers that have not pitted coming down pit road. We'll kind of let you guys know officially how many drivers got left there. Once they all get back out on track and kind of figure out where they're at. Looks like Pacey's gonna win the race. Eric behind him, Lane there, and Nick. Wow, kind of surprised on that. Brandon in the 54, coming down pit road now. He was 1 lap down after winning the stage. Or excuse me, Braden, not Brandon. Coming down pit road. I'm not sure if he got the lucky dog or not, but hey, he coming down, get some fuel and tires. He gonna light some fires.
Never mind not going.
Never mind not going. Okay, well, they said never mind. We ain't going. So it's say in a 7 of Michael out front. Wow. A 7 of Michael out front. Pacey in second, Eric third, Lane in fourth, and Nick in fifth. That is your top 5. Looks like everybody else kind of taking away around to probably get their lap back. Freshest tires on the track right now is Braden, the 54, and it looks like he was gonna be the lucky dog. Man, what a lucky dog he is. Such a lucky dog. So it's showing every driver back on the lead lap as of right now. Woohoo! Not drivers. 20 laps to go. Actually, less than 20. 19 to go. We're gonna get going. 18 to go here in the line. Are you guys ready for this? We're gonna crank this sucker up, and we're gonna be having some fun here on Air's Wacky Racing.
Green, green, green.
Well, Michael holding on to the lead as of right now. Has a pretty good lead over Pacey. Pacey holding on to that second spot with Eric in that third spot right now. And got a dogfight back there for about P5. So top four gonna be Michael, Pacey, Eric, Lane. Could be interesting to see what happens here. Eric trying to work to the outside of Pacey, along with Lane. So Pacey got to fall from second to fourth. As the top two drop down to the bottom, Eric trying to make a move down to the outside. Not able to make that move. He was trying to duck, dodge, and dive there to get to the lead, but not able to get her to work. All single file out there. Everybody back out on the lead lap. So still anybody's race right now. Freshest tires, like I said, is, I believe, is Braden. But showing Nick and a few other drivers on about the same tires. Everybody's single file here. I think they're just trying to let these tires get worn in and try to figure out where they're gonna go. Michael in the 7, centered down low through 3 and, or excuse me, that's 1 and 2, down the backstretch. He's got to do a little bit more tire shaving. Oldest tires on the track right now is Max in the 72. 58 of Eric trying to work to the outside. There he goes with Lane on his back bumper. Pacey to the back bumper of the 7 of Michael. Michael trying to play spoiler. Pacey puts her tree wide there through the front stretch. Eric takes over the lead there, just over Michael. Pacey's trying to cross over Michael. They're going to go 3 by 3. Slotting her back down to 2 by 2. And then they ask go march to 2 by 2. Hurrah! So Eric out front going to take over the top spot, with Michael still holding on to that second spot as we got a little bit of trying to get in line there. Man, he was trying to crowd in there. He gonna try to take part of that conga line, man. 3 wide down through 1 and 2. Michael on the outside, Eric in the middle, Pacey on the inside, and Michael gonna take advantage of that. Pacey gonna be hung out. Kind of drop a spot here. He's gonna try to suck back in the line there. Everybody driving a different line here through 3 and 4. Some on the bottom, some in the middle, and some on that top side. You can't put her 5 wide, but you gotta get her back down to at least 3 wide coming across the front stretch. Eric trying to make that move for the top spot still. Lane gonna go high, but not able to get that momentum to work for him on that high side. Pacey tries to send her through 1 and 2. Slots back into that 4 spot, holding on to it. Not able to get that momentum to go. Rodney having a little bit of problems, goes blinky blinky. Braden has worked himself back up to P5, it looks like it says. But Braden looks like he lost a spot there to Rodney. Eric and Michael, man, they are fighting tooth and nail. 10 laps to go here this time by. Or excuse me, 11 laps to go this time by. Gonna be 10 at the line. Michael goes way low. Eric comes and tries to side draft him a little bit to slow him down. Now Eric gonna go low. These guys playing some crazy drafting games here. Michael holding on to it. Lane gonna slot himself into that third spot. Trying to push Eric there up to that top spot on that bottom side. Pacey gonna drop down and go way low there into one. Only 2x2 thus far. Definitely had room for 3 wide, but nobody decided to put her 3 wide there. 10 to go. Eric out front, the 28 of Lane, now holding into that second spot. Michael falling back to P3. Pacey puts her 3 wide on the bottom with Nick on that outside, that far outside. Puts the 7 in the sucker hole. He's gonna be the meat in the sandwich. Uh-oh. Wait, went blingy blingy. So now, oh, contact between the. Oh, I'm not sure who it was, but caution coming out. Oh, we did see Pacey make a little bit of a wiggle there. And we're gonna go back there and kind of figure it out. I think it started a little bit before then. Oh, stop. Stop her. Go. Looks like it was Michael and Pacey that made the contact. Pacey tries to slot up the 7, just kind of holds his line. And they make contact. Pacey never able to really recover the car. But everybody else does a great job getting around it. It's only 2 drivers involved, and that is Michael and Pacey. Trying to think of who was behind them there. Let's jump on board with Rodney. Rodney, man, he's been having some near misses here tonight. We're gonna ride on board here with the 17 of Rodney. And giving a little bump and run. Everybody just trying to find a spot. Oh, woo! Rodney, real close there. Oh, wow. From getting that one. But good job on Rodney's part. It looks like the majority of drivers coming down pit road with 8 laps to go. This is gonna be a shootout here, folks. So, yeah, 8 laps to go. Who do you think's gonna come home with this win? This is gonna be an interesting one. So everybody, unless somebody comes out with a different strategy, gonna be pretty much on the same strat. Looks like everybody goes for 4. The 58 of Eric wins the race off pit road, and then it looks like Nick. Wow. So Eric coming off pit road first here. And then you got Nick, Michael, Rodney, Jimmy, and then 94. Cool. Well, great job on their parts. Oh, Lane with the long pit stop there. Goes 17.1 seconds in the pit box. This is the longest pit stop there out of that last pit. But everybody back out there on the same strategy. So I wonder if Lane might have had some problems getting into his pit box. Well, folks, with 6 to go, who do you think's gonna win? Do you think we're gonna have another caution? What do you guys think? I'd love to hear your opinions. I'm thinking it's gonna go crazy, man. Not sure if we'll have another caution, but I think it's gonna be crazy. I believe they're gonna be getting 5 laps to go here at the line. We did not discuss that, but I believe they have 3 green white checkers if they need it. Let me confirm this or not for you guys. Trying to confirm that for you guys. I'm not seeing exactly on that, so if I'm wrong, I do apologize. As we get ready to go back green, Eric choosing the outside here.
Ready, green, green, green.
Barney in the air waving that flag like he just don't care, and we're off racing once again. All 9 drivers right here ready to rock and roll. Eric's getting a pretty good jump out there. Got about 2-3 car lengths. Not enough to really break the draft though. They're gonna be able to suck on that draft and be like, come here, man, we need a drink. Nick in that 6 car, gonna pull back up to P2 with Pacey right on his back bumper. Pacey now looking to the outside, trying to go 3 wide there. Nick gonna be nope, no, I thought he was gonna be put in a sucker hole. He didn't get buttered in her. But they're still 2x2. Top 3 cars, nose to tail. They are pushing and pushing. 4 laps to go. Eric holding on to it. Nick trying to make a move. Michael in the 7 trying to make some moves back there. Everybody gonna be in a do or die situation here. Nick tries to make the move in the 6 car for the lead, down into 3 and 4. He's got the room to slide up, but not no more. Eric's got that run on the back outside. Pacey goes way low here, along with the 7 of Michael. 3 laps to go. 3 wide, going into 1 and 2. They're going to slaughter down to just 2. Pacey backs out of it, then thinks about putting her 3 wide again. Down the back stretch they go, getting her slot down to 2x2. Eric out front, holding on to that lead. And Nick right on his bumper. He's like, I'm hungry, man. Coming up to 2 to go. 2 sticks in the air. Who's gonna win this? Top 5 nose to tail. They're gonna break off down into 1 and 2. The 7 makes a great move. Slides up in front of Eric. Eric has to make the move down low. The 7 of Michael making a great move there, trying to go for the lead as they go 3 wide. Eric out front, trying to hold off a hungry bunch of racers. Eric goes down and then comes back up. The 72 gets a little loose back there. Nick down low. 3 wide once again there, and 1 and 2. White flag is up. This is a final lap, so whatever happens is official. Everybody looking for the best finish they can. Down the backstretch they go. Who's gonna make this work? This 7 of Michael trying to be the underdog and trying to take home a win as he works to the inside. Not able to do it. Slots back up in front of Eric. Contact. They keep her straight, and across the line, it's going to be Eric with the win with Michael in second. Braden comes back to come home third. Nick comes in 4th. Lane coming in 5th. Pacey coming in 6th. Rodney coming in 7th. And Jimmy coming in at 8th. And Max coming in that 9th spot. Wow, what a finish there, folks. Definitely did not expect that. Eric coming home with the win. And Braden having a great recovery there for a P3 finish here tonight. So great job to everybody. There's several different times they could have got really crazy and get really loose, but hey, they kept her together, kept her going, and Eric gonna bring home the win. So we're gonna watch a few spinnies here. And we're gonna take a short break here, folks.
Race cars off. Get ready.
Green flag in the air. Marty waving it like they just don't care.
Green.
Jonathan sends her in deep. He makes contact.
You're watching the Bolt Grand National Series, only on Eric's Wacky Racing.
Alrighty, folks, we're gonna try to get our race finishers here. We're gonna bring up Braden. Braden, congratulations here tonight. Coming home P3.
Thanks, man.
I do apologize once again. I keep on messing up on your name.
You're all good.
But great recovery after having a little problems after getting the stage win, but definitely a great recovery for a P3 finish.
Yeah, we went for the stage win, but we ran out of fuel, so that wasn't part of the plan. Under caution, but luckily there was more caution to get us back in the race there.
Yeah, well, kind of talk us through your night here tonight.
Well, to be fair, I probably had one of the anticlimactic races. I was just fuel safe in first stage, and then whenever after the stage, I was let down just by myself cruising until the caution came out. And then it was just let's go until the end.
Well, hey, it worked out for you good. You got a stage win and coming home in the podium finish here tonight.
Yeah, it was pretty good for points day for us.
Definitely a great points night for you here for the first race in the chase. Is there any tracks that you're kind of looking forward to here coming up on the chase, just out of curiosity?
Coming up on the chase, I'm looking forward to Martinsville. I like and Daytona road course. I like the short tracks and road courses. Those are two good ones I like.
All right. Well, I do apologize. I forgot what questions I asked you. But definitely, well, great points night. Is there anybody you'd like to thank here tonight?
Shout out Jimmy. He just having fun in there in the team chats, just having fun.
Hey, cool. Well, congratulations with your P3 finish here tonight, and definitely hope to see you on the next race, and hopefully you have another good one.
Thank you. Hopefully I'm here next week.
All right, there you go. Well, you have a great night, and we'll talk to you later.
You too.
All right, well, that was our third place finisher there, Braden. And we're going to try to bring up Michael. Hey, Michael, this is Eric. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing good.
Well, congratulations with your second place finish here tonight.
I appreciate it. Wish we got one more spot better, but, is what is.
Well, definitely, you put on a crazy show, a great race. Kind of talk us through your night here tonight.
It was a little up and down at the beginning. I felt like we had the best car, to be honest. But at like the end of the stage, I kind of did a little strategy. Decided to take tires before the stage and then save them for 5 laps, and then the tires burnt out before the caution came out with like around 25 something to go. And then we got back up there, and then I think it was like with 2 to go, I was in 4th, and then I made a huge slider to get the lead, and I thought, wow, I actually might get this. And then come to the final lap, I kind of picked the wrong lane going into turn 3. I probably should have just ripped the top and then try to get underneath Eric off 4. But I was on the bomb, and then he just got the side draft and just got the win. But it was a good night for us.
Well, definitely congratulations. Like I can't remember. Are you in the chase?
No, sir.
No, sir. You were the one that wasn't. Well, definitely you were trying to play a spoiler tonight, huh? Got some of that work done, just didn't quite get her done all the way, huh?
Yeah, I was racing for nothing, basically just trying to get a win of the season. And, you know, a win's coming soon. Whether next year or this year, it's coming.
Well, it's always fun to kind of play the spoiler and kind of take some wins away from the other drivers, but hey, definitely a good try here tonight. Is there anybody you'd like to give a shout out here tonight?
I'd like to give a shout out to Eric and Lane for helping me back up for the field. You know, they're good teammates. They always work with me. I wish Hunter was racing, but he's at a little bit of a birthday party right now, so he'll be back next week. But appreciate all the fans watching from the stands. It was a packed house here tonight at Owl Club. I appreciate all of them showing up, and yeah, get ready for, I don't even know where we go next week, but it should be a good one.
Alrighty. Well, congratulations with your P2 finish here tonight, and we will hope to talk to you on the next one.
Alright, I appreciate it.
Alright, you take care.
You too.
Alright, we're going to bring in our race winner here, Eric. Well, we got 2 Erics in the booth now. Well, congratulations, Eric, with the win here, man.
Yeah, back again, huh? Back in victory lane.
Well,
It's been a minute.
That's always a good thing, right?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Well, great way to start off your chase here in the chase, getting the first win on the first race.
Yeah, man, it was bleak to start off. I'm gonna be honest, because I was being told my Wi-Fi was all wacky, and you know I was blinking everywhere. So I was just laying at the back. My strategy was to basically pit when Pacey pitted and try to beat him out. And I messed up I pulled in too deep and too far to the left on my green flag pit stop. So that didn't work out too well. But once I was told that my blinking had stopped, I put the loud pedal down and I was just on it from then on out.
Yeah, well, I can contest. You were really blinking bad because we have you at 747 blinks.
Holy moly. That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, crazy. But hey, I'm glad you got her fixed and you were able to finish out the race here tonight. Well, kind of talk us through your strategy here for the chase.
Well, my strategy basically, as it stands like right now, is try and just outpace the guys that I know are gonna be fast, that are in the chase, and then just try to work with the guys who aren't in the chase so that they're not trying to race me hard or trying to get into me or anything. So Lane and Michael helped me a lot this race, so I'm just trying to next week pay back the favor, you know, try to do whatever I can to help Lane, especially because he's in the chase. So just basically race others how you want to be raced. So I'm trying to just keep my head on a swivel when it comes to pissing people off.
Oh, I definitely can understand that. Well, is there any tracks you're kind of looking forward to here in the chase?
I'm actually what are the upcoming tracks? I'm not sure right now.
Let me bring up the schedule here. Got Martinsville, Daytona Road Course, Talladega, and Kansas.
Oof. Those are some doozies. I'm not gonna lie. I'm really happy I won this one. Martinsville, I'm okay at. I'm pretty good at road courses. I'm comfortable with those. So, and then Talladega is just Talladega in these cars. Man. It's gonna be whoever's race to win. Kansas, I'm not great at either. So I mean, it's gonna be tough for me in these next few races. But I just gotta kind of soldier through it.
All right, cool. Well, I know everybody has good tracks, and everybody has bad tracks. I'd say probably the worst one for me would be that Daytona road course, but it's not as bad as I think about it because I've raced it more. But well, is there anybody you'd like to give a shout out to here tonight?
Lane and Michael for helping me so much. Just sitting and pushing. Definitely.
Well, good job. And definitely congratulations once again with the race victory here tonight. And we'll wish you the best of luck here in the next 4 races, and hopefully we'll get to talk to you again.
Yes, sir. You have a good night.
Yeah, you take care. Well, folks, thank you for coming and joining us and watching this wacky ride here tonight. Definitely been an interesting race here. A lot of drivers with a lot of crazy moves and able to go 3-4 wide here at times at Auto Club. So hopefully we'll see some great racing here next week at Martinsville. So come and join us here. The 8:30 Central Time next week for Martinsville. So this is going to be Eric signing off for Eric's Wacky Racing. You guys take care, and we will see you on the next one.